It's been a while since my last update. In this version, we introduced two big updates: SSH connection, which I called HOP, as well as multimodal infrastructure and image generation for all agents. This is the HOP panel, and we'll now add a new connection to a remote server. In this case, I'll use a private key that I generated in my remote server. Later, I'll demo with simple password connection, as both methods are supported. I'll also add a default path when I connect to the server. Let me quickly browse to find the path I want as default and edit to set the path. The idea of HOP is that we can maintain simultaneous SSH connections, and we can switch between them quickly to enable agents as well as human to hop between them. There's a default local connection, which is the current server that is hosting the iCodes web app we're using. It's always there. Next, let's take a look at the new image generation tool. The generated image will appear at the workspace by default. Now let's try editing it by removing the background. Now we showed that we can generate and edit images. We can also now preview images directly in the editor by clicking on images. Let's do one more edit, as I want to create this for a game, so I'll turn this into 2D style. Let's check it against the original images, all looking as expected. I'm now going to hop into the remote server and clean up the directory that I generated previously during testing. Here's a little update that we can drag and reorganize files directly in the Explorer. Hop back into local, and now we can select files from one server, right-click and send them into another server. This works with any connected servers. Now these images are in the remote server. We can edit them in the agent just like they're locally. Here's another new feature that you can drag images directly from the Explorer into the chat window to edit them. This also works if you drag them from your local machine. I ran into some issue where the agent keep asking me for follow-up questions, so I have to explicitly tell it not to ask me follow-up questions. Please note that this is a nightly update. Although I have fixed quite a bit of bugs and most functions demoed here works, you're likely to run into bugs on edge cases, but if you wait another week, most of this issue will be fixed. Now we'll add another remote machine just to show that multiple simultaneous connections are supported, and we'll be using only password to connect to the server. The most important reason for this feature is that iCodes is designed to work with production-ready web apps, and most production full-stack web apps have at least a front end and a back end, and in most cases there might be more. So this allows agents to hop between multiple servers and treat multiple full-stack enabled server as a single software stack.